Hello everyone. We are live. Um, so I would love a thumbs up from somebody just to see that you guys are able to see and hear me. All right. So I'm getting a thumbs up. Great. So as people join in, um, let me just give a brief introduction about the program. I am, this is actually one of the first, hi Vasudev, hello. One of the first lives I'm doing on Bharti Yoga. So do excuse me if we face any technical issues. Um, as part of my New Year's resolution this year, it is my intention to do a lot more of these lives and interact with you and hear from all of you what you want from this channel this year. So excited to do that. So I'm doing this live today to do just, it's a Q&A session for the upcoming Yoga Reset program, which is starting on Monday, 3rd of March. And hello. Basically this program is a 21 days yoga for beginners program. This is designed for beginners in such a way that we'll be spending time working on alignments, foundational asanas. I'll be spending some time giving you modifications if you're not getting into the full range of asanas. So that's how the program is designed. Each class is going to be about 40 to 45 minutes long. And it is designed in a holistic way that we'll be starting with a warm-up session, getting into standing asanas, going for seated asanas, ending with a relaxation and pranayam practice. So that's going to be the structure of each of the session. We are going to start on Monday, and from Monday onwards for 21 days, every day you get one session. The sessions are pre-recorded, so you'll get one session every day, and this class will be available for 24 hours. So the reason we are making this a 24-hour deadline is I want you to practice and stay consistent for the 21 days. This way, like when you have a deadline, it sort of nudges you that, okay, since it won't be available tomorrow, I have to practice it tomorrow. So my intention is that you really develop a routine and become consistent over 21 days. And at the end of 21 days, I assure you, you'll see the difference in your flexibility, strength, balance as you keep practicing. We'll be doing about 80 plus, we'll be learning about 80 plus foundational asanas and 7 pranayam techniques in this program. This is other than the warm-up and the mobility routines, which we'll be starting with. Other than that, what else? The program will be available on my e-learning platform. So once you register, you have to go to my website to register for the course. And once you register, you can log into the e-learning platform every day to get access to the video of the day. And this is a paid course. So the fee for the program is 990 rupees for people in India and $29 for people outside of India. So that is basically just a brief introduction about the program, and now I just want to hear from you. Any questions you have regarding this? So I'm just going to take a second to scroll through the chat session. Yes, I see people from Thailand. Thank you, Ranjita. Is my voice not okay? I see somebody saying that my voice is feeble. So Vasudev, I have added the link for the program. You have to register on our website. So in the introduction video about the program, I've put a link. I'll also put a link to this at the end of this live. And then you can just go to that link, enroll, and you'll be able to register for the program. Okay, my voice seems okay now. Thank you so much for confirming. So Angel, which yoga is good for stomach and mind? This session we are trying to just focus on Q&A for the upcoming program. I have a lot of videos on yoga for better digestion. So generally asanas which are good, which are twisting asanas are great for stomach and digestion. So I do have a lot of videos on that. You can check them out. So I'm just waiting for more people to join. So some people had commented the other day, like for them it's very difficult to be, I haven't practiced yoga in past. Yes. So this I have designed for complete beginners. The program is for complete beginners. And we start really slow with the basics. We'll start with joint mobility. I will actually explain you how to do simple back bends and forward bends with the correct, like even if you can't touch your toes, it's perfectly fine. You can't do a back bend, it's perfectly fine. I go into the basics in the first week. So complete beginners are definitely welcome for the program. So I was actually talking about maintaining consistency. Somebody had asked on the poll yesterday, like how to be consistent. I start yoga, a few days I do, and then after that I'm not able to continue my practice. So this program will actually help you to become consistent as well. One trick that I personally use to stay consistent in my practice is sort of have a definite block a time daily that this is when I do my own workout or my own yoga practice, and that I have told everybody in my house that okay, you know, this is 1 hour is for my self practice. Out of 24 hours I'm giving myself this 1 hour just for my personal health, and please don't disturb me at that time. I'm just think of me like I'm going away for 1 hour to either for a walk or for my yoga practice. So have that scheduled time and put that in your calendar. If you have a work calendar, put that in your calendar so it's totally blocked. And that also sets you mentally, okay, this time has come and I have to start my practice. And the other thing is sort of getting rid of any frictions you might have. You know, sometimes you want to practice in the morning, and then the previous night, it is best what I do is I have my clothes ready, I have my yoga mat set. So you just have to get out, wear the clothes and start practicing. There is no, you don't have any excuses left that I can't do this, or this is not there, that is not there. So remove any frictions that you know are there. Try to get rid of the frictions so that you can stay consistent of your practice. So I see a question from Bijoy. Can this yoga program be practiced in the evening? Any particular guidelines to be? Yes, Bijoy, it is fine to be practiced in the evening. Only guideline is since it's a full session with asanas and pranayams, you have to maintain a gap of at least 3 hours after your lunch. So before the practice, you should not have had food for the last 3 hours. It's completely fine to be done in the evening as well, whatever your schedule. So the classes will be available at 6 a.m. IST every day, and they'll be available for 24 hours. That allows people from all over the world to be able to practice it at their own particular time and schedule. So people from the US will find it easier to practice in the evening time of India. So yeah, that is completely fine. So Dr. Vikram Gulati is asking, मुझे रात्रि में समय मिलता है क्या 11 बजे के बाद सही समय? मिस्टर विक्रम, अब रात के 11 बजे जनरली नॉट अ गुड टाइम, बिकॉज अगर आपने तब तक ऑलरेडी एक तो डिनर कर लिया होगा, डिनर के बाद 3 घंटे के बाद प्रैक्टिस करें, उसके बाद आप सोएंगे कब? दैट्स जनरली नॉट रिकमेंडेड. प्लस ये सारे प्रैक्टिसेस थोड़ा सा एनर्जाइजिंग भी होएगा, तो रात को just before sleep, such a extensive workout is not really recommended. It is best like up before, if you can try to do it before dinner, like anytime 5, 6 p.m., 7 p.m. would be a better time than do it after dinner late at night and then go to sleep. Generally evening, like if you want to do some practice late at night, it is better to do like a short relaxing practice before retiring for bed. Great, thank you. So Pushpa, if you are already, if you have been practicing for maybe at least 6-8 months, then you might be interested in an intermediate, like you're already very comfortable with Surya Namaskars and you're very comfortable with all the basic asanas, then you might not find this appropriate for you. But sometimes I have noticed people who have been practicing for a long time also, they don't know the basics correctly. Ki, like in triangle pose, how are your legs supposed to be placed? You should not be bending forward. In your warrior pose, what are the correct alignment techniques that you should be having? So all of these things, if you are interested in just improving and making your practice more refined, this will be good even for people who have been practicing for a while. Yes, Manvi, I am planning to come up with an intermediate yoga program as well, but not immediately, like maybe in a few months, because it takes me time to make the program, get the editing done, and launch it. So maybe it is definitely in the pipeline, but maybe three months down the line, hopefully. So Rajni is asking, is it necessary to take bath after yoga? So Rajni, recently I did actually a series on things to do before, during and after yoga. If you watched it, ideally you should be taking a bath before yoga. So your mind and body should be cleansed before stepping onto the mat. So if not, take a full bath, at least wash your face properly, wash your hands before starting the practice. And immediately after practice, you should not take a bath actually. You should rest for about 30 to 60 minutes for 1 hour, absorb all the benefits, all the energy and the heat of the practice, and then take a bath. So it's important to cool down properly before taking a bath after yoga. So, Bhavi, I was actually just answering this. Let me repeat this. Like consistency, building consistency it is best to develop like some systems around your schedule, your daily routine, so that you are consistent with your yoga practice. Um, so as I was telling, that what you do is, one, you have to sort of schedule it in your daily routine. Like in the morning, 7 to 8 is my workout time, and I have to tell everybody that this is my workout time. My family knows. If you have a kid, you have to get somebody to take care of the kid during that time. That, okay, this is my scheduled personal workout time where nobody disturbs me. So mentally you are prepared, and everybody else around you is also prepared that you would not be available at that time. And second is to remove any frictions around being on the mat at that time. So what I do, for example, I practice in the morning, so I'll have my clothes ready, my yoga mat ready. If I want to have my water, everything is ready. And I get up, and I already know what I have to do, put on the clothes and start the practice. That just takes out any of the frictions and doesn't give you any excuses. Other thing is, even on if someday you're not feeling well, you don't feel like, try to just at least do 5 to 10 minutes. Come for the warm up practice, just do the pranayam practice. Make sure that your mind slowly gets into that habit that, okay, that 1 hour is for my own benefit. If I don't want to do a full yoga practice, I will just maybe go for a walk. I will just do some meditation. I will just do some pranayam. But it's your own wellness hour. You can spend 1 hour out of 24 hours on your own wellness. Thank you, Akanksha. So, Mr. Anant, I will definitely try. I do have some videos on spinal health and health of. There is a video called Healthy Back, and there are some videos on spinal health as well. So you can refer to them. Let me send you links to that after this session. So, Madhu, I would say, maybe you are sometimes challenging yourself too much before you have really warmed up with something really simple. So, going into something extreme without practicing the basics is something you should totally avoid. And just the start stop is not the right thing. So just start with basics, start with mobility of the joints, start with mobility of full body, small easy warm up session, and then start with basic asanas. Try to go into advanced asanas later, because only once your muscles have strengthened, you start doing some advanced asanas. If you push yourself too much very fast, you will get injuries, and that sort of makes you a bit scared to come back and practice again. So consistency is the key. Start with something simple and slowly progress forward. And yeah, try to stick to it for some time. So give yourself, like, have that mindset that I'm going to stick to it for some time. Make some daily gentle yoga. So a lot of shorter videos are also coming up on gentle yoga. So they're already in the pipeline. Plus, this beginner program is also gentle. So the first week is actually, we are just going into the basics so that you learn how to do the asanas correctly, and we start very slow. So I did get feedback, like some people find the sessions too difficult. So this is designed for beginners, and it is a gentle practice as well. So Bijoy, the ideal flow is first asana and then the pranayam. So asanas are supposed to warm up the entire body, open the entire body, and pranayam, and that just makes your breathing deeper and better, and that's when pranayam is more beneficial. So even if you just want to do pranayam, it is always recommended you at least stretch your upper body, your lungs, your rib cage, so you are able to breathe better. So ideal is warm up, asana, and then pranayam, so you are able to sit taller and do the breathing in a much more deeper way. So Akanksha is asking views on cold shower. Um, Akanksha, ideally cold shower is the best way. Like, it is good not to have hot shower anyway. Like, we are supposed to have cold shower. So please go ahead with it. But immediately after hot to cold is not a good thing. So if you can directly go to a cold shower, but taking hot cold is not a great idea. Thank you, Bhavi. Does sweating, so Manas is asking, does sweating only mean good yoga workout? Uh, Not really, Manas. So the end goal of yoga is actually getting stability of the mind. So you can actually be doing yoga just by sitting and just meditating and focusing your mind on your breath and trying to be in the moment. Asanas are just a way to get to that level. um, Nowadays, yes, yoga is like, okay, I just do my 1 hour of asana practice and that's it, and it's like a workout. So technically it's not supposed to be just a workout, it's supposed to be sthiram sukham asanam, which is um, you are just comfortable in one asana for a long time without fluctuation of the mind. So Madhu, it's warm up, asana, shavasana, pranayam, meditation. Shavasana is also an asana. Manas is asking, so this is another question I get a lot. What is the best time for yoga? See, in the like everybody says morning is the best time. That is a good time because your mind is fresh. You are generally not worried about all the things of the day. So it's good to practice in the morning. But I would always say, if you don't get time in the morning, it's all right to practice in the evening. The only thing is, if you're doing a asana practice or a pranayam practice, you should not have eaten for at least 3 to 4 hours. So try to have an early lunch. If you want to practice at 6 p.m., try to have your lunch at 1 p.m. and you can practice in the evening. It's completely fine. You'll get the same benefits. I'm just waiting if there are any more questions. Okay. So I think somebody is asking if we can do this. So